Okay guys, this is Roger from Awesome VW Garage. I haven't done a video in a while, I think since March. Been doing traveling for my day job, and but I've been still at it. I've done quite a few little jobs here and there with different guys' cars locally, brake cables and side mirror, different little things, keeping cars alive. I think I did ignition switch for someone here, and anyways, been tooling around with the Silver Bug Super Beetle 79 model. This belongs to Steve Murphy out of Georgetown. Again, he's put some money into this car. He's trusted me with that, and I do appreciate that. Put a big motor in there, that 2110 with the Bernie Bergman fan shroud, dual 44s. It's got a vintage speed, fuel injection exhaust, and a 123 Bluetooth distributor. Works real well, and real happy with it. So I've been tuning it. Had some oil leaks. We did a valve adjustment. Had about 250 miles on it, and did an oil change, fixed the oil leaks up, and then readjust the valves, which were loose after the break-in. And then we resynced the carbs and rejetted them, actually. Changed the jets out from the original size that were in there. I believe they were, let's see here, I'm going to turn you around. You can see here, we had original jet sizes that were in the kit: 55 idle, 135 main at 200 air correction, of course the F11 emulsion tubes. And then what we did was we went to a 175 air correction and a 155 main. That's richened it up a little bit. I like it that way. And it was running a little bit leaner before. I wasn't running too bad before, but now I think it's just got a little bit more pep to it. Feels good. And I got a wideband meter on there as well. Been running the wideband meter on it, and so I've been monitoring it. It's right at around 14 and a half. When we throttled up, it goes about 11. Motor's running really good now, and about to give it back to him. I wanted to do this video before I did that. Go over the car, what we did to this car. We gave it new taillights. These are Hella taillights, both the housing and the lenses. Let's see, we got that. You can see the Hella logo there. And of course we did motor, and I'm not going to talk much about the motor, but you can see it's got the business. Looks great, and it's car's sitting right now. We did some mud flaps on the back. Of course, vintage speed exhaust. We put some wheels on it early on. These are Speedline kidney bean style. Did some chrome lug nuts. The fender rod guard was on there. I put a little rubber trim on it. We did a key to like door handle ignition, deck lid lock, and we did a new that's locked. Did a new glove box lock as well. Put a little rubber bumper on that fuel flap. We upgraded the headlights to Hella H4s, and we are using the Last Fit brand 6000K LED H4 bulbs that go inside. Not much done to exterior other than the rear shocks were oil filled before, and now they have the heavy duty yellow and blue Bilstein heavy duties, and they really they brought the back up a little bit, and really to now this car is sitting pretty level. I like it. It's stable on the ground, right on the ground. Inside we did a vintage air-cooled parts out of Florida. Steering wheel with matching winders. Brian out of vintage air-cooled parts, he took care of us. We did a vintage speed shifter out of Taiwan. These guys are awesome. Did a Porsche knob with the vintage speed logo. Let's see if we can get a better look at that. There we go. And on the base, it's a CNC base. We got the name of the car is Chi Chi, so we got the name of the car on it. Of course, on the other side, it says vintage speed, I believe. Yep. And we got that adjusted, so it's pretty. It's just loose enough, not too tight. We got the new keys in the glove box. Again, we did a new switch on it. We filled in the, made it more red. The safety belt, brake light icon there. It was kind of yellow, whitish, and we filled that in a little bit. And let's see, what else are we doing here? We did a new interior light. It wasn't working before, but we put the brake outlets or heater outlets. They weren't there. It was just carpeted over. A car should have heat. It does have heat, but it wasn't coming out. We did some gauges down here. Now these are interesting. These gauges they're VDO, made in Switzerland. They're for a boat, but you know they really match the gauge pod real nice. And they're backlit LED red. Did a vintage speed gas pedal. Got a vintage speed heavy duty, or they call it the super heavy duty throttle cable that goes along with that. And then we did the spacer from Classic Bug Parks. They did the spacer chromoly shaft upgrade. Of course, new clutch cable, 1,700 pound Kennedy pressure plate, and we did a new bushing inside for the shift rod. And anyway, so this is turned out pretty nice. So I'm going to start it up and give you an idea of what it sounds like. All right, a couple gas pedals. Okay, and we got your gauges. Now I got an electric oil fan on this car. So once it gets up about 200 degrees, it kicks on and cools it down. Idling real nicely, right around 1,000, 1,050. There's no tachometer in the car. Car's been off a little bit, but I'll tell you, happy with the way this car's turned out, and I know that Steve will be happy with it too. Originally had that fuel injection engine in it, and this thing's got more than double that horsepower now, and this thing really gets up down the road, and it has a great sound to it. The Porsche sound, the Porsche turbine sounds, it has a nice whine to it, and I know that he'll be really happy with this. So like I said, there's a couple more little tiny things I got to do. I noticed I have new valve covers. Got a little bit of a leak from them, so I guess I'm gonna pull those off again, and use a little bit of gasket cinch on the actual cork gasket against the valve cover itself, and then refasten it. That should do it. I didn't do that. I just put them on. They're new bug pack ones. We did new valve covers on this engine, so basically took the old valve covers that came with the engine from the engine builder, which were pretty cheap. You know, cheap bales, Chinese bales. They weren't very strong. And we went to a bolt-on valve cover from Bug Pack. Those very solid. You know, I would say that I would be buying some more of those because they were very solid and heavy duty. But hey, so hopefully you like this video. Little video tour of Steve Murphy's Super Beetle. It's a nice one. It's one of the best ones I've seen in a long time. It's going to demand attention at the car shows, and you should have fun driving it around Austin area and Georgetown, and it should make him real happy, him and his wife. Okay, so with that said, I gotta go. My wife just came in here and told me I'm late for an important date, so you guys have a good one. And if you like this video and all my other videos, you know, please comment, you know, like, and if you're a new viewer, subscribe to my channel. Thanks.